Yeah, that thing go. Ah. Okay. Okay, we can start doing some quests. We did get the breastplate of the afterlife and the unnatural robe. Negative energy resistance. Negative energy resistance +2. Phantasmal killer. Once per day as an 8th level wizard. Breastplate of the afterlife is just this. Okay, we're fine. You don't need knock knock. Though he does do a lot of damage if he sneak attacks. Okay. Now, how many days until stuff happens? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Peaceful Traveler. It's probably gonna be the Skeletal Salesman. Yeah. I guess we can sell them the 2 items we go. Because we don't really care about these. We don't really care about the Cold Iron Dwarven War Axe, because it's a... Wait a second. We got different stuff. Quenchless Life. It's a full blade +2. 2 saving throws against all spells of necromancy. Ratcatcher's Buckler. +4 morale bonus AC against the attacks of vermin. Ring of Corrosion. Oh, this would be actually pretty nice for Octavia. Because whenever the spell casts... The wearer casts a spell with Acid Descriptor, the spell deals +1 point of damage per die rolled. It's probably going to work on cantrips too, so I think it's going to be useful to have her wear this. Everything we sell to him disappears when we leave. That's fine, we don't care about these things. And what are these? Exotic. Lycanthrope, Bane, Heavy Crossbow +2. Which is like 2d6 against Lycanthropes and a +2 against them. I mean, a dog slicer. It wouldn't be a horrible thing. No, it's fine. Interesting that he has different stuff than he had last time. I wonder if his stock changes depending on oh, we only have a +1 here. When we get a better one, we're gonna do the thing. I wonder if it depends on where we are. Changes depending on the chapter we're in. Yeah, I also thought that, but after we dealt with Bloom, I met him. But he had a different stock than he had now. And we still... Well, that was... I think that was before we actually got this quest. How do I check what chapter I'm in, though? Because... there's no, like, chapter number here. No one's exhausted. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go here. Lydica. Hello, Lydica. A woman with dark circles under her eyes watches you anxiously as you approach. When you come closer, she bows. Greetings, Your Grace. Do you know Lydica? She lives in this village. I'm Lydica. Has something happened? Something... Do you know something about my husband? Yeah. Maybe? Were you crying? May I help you? If only you could track down and punish my lost husband, the bastard. Oh, pardon my language. Your Grace, I lost my temper. You see, Ollie, my husband, left in a business a few days ago and he's disappeared. I'm just so angry and a little scared. Yeah, Arlene. Irene sent me. Irene. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore this L. Irene sent me. She's looking for Ollie and she said you might know where to find him. Irene, that greedy witch. Lydica stumps her foot. It was her who sent my Ollie on that mission. If not for her, my husband wouldn't have dreamed of becoming rich. He wouldn't have been slaving away for some wench. You're just jealous. She's been using him as a pack horse, always ordering him to deliver all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what her deal was, but I can feel it in my bones. No ordinary goods need to bypass guards and high roads in their delivery. I don't know where Ollie is. I've been racking my brains for what could have happened. He mentioned he was going to the southern border to grab something from some cleft. He said it was a desolate location, and that the package was safe there. Guess it turns out it wasn't safe after all. Lydica starts crying. He widowed me and orphaned our 2 children. He's gone. He's dead. I can feel it. He would never just leave us to starve. Okay, I gotta go. Ollie's wife has no idea where her husband might be. All she knows is that he was going to a cleft near the barony's southern border. Yeah, it does between 1 and 3 damage. So now it does between 2 and 4. And the Gulch and it's 9. Okay. Probably gonna have to search for it. I don't think it would be this way. I think we should actually like look here. Wait, we can't... Okay, this takes 1 day and 2 hours. We can't go from here. Sucks that it takes so long to actually go here. Okay, let's go here. 16 hours. It would be nice if I could find some maps.
I need to catch catch my breath.
I know you have to catch your breath, I don't care.
Who is this storyteller, I wonder? He's weird. An elf, but looks old. And he's blind. And he doesn't like to share stories. What a miser. So, who is he? The oldest elf on whole Galarian?
Uh-huh.
Or an enchanted prince of Kyonin? Oh, maybe he's a god suffering a memory loss. I'm so excited. I won't be able to sleep tonight. Damn it.
I mean, he could be Fae. I think it's gonna be like south here, because it doesn't. Actually, we can't go over this river. Yeah, it has to be here somewhere. Ironstone Gully. Well, that seems about right.
The end draws near.
Outdoor adventures are good for skin and body shape, but they just ruin the hair.
Aha, I was smart.
Here.
This will hurt!
Smack him, Amiri. Smack him.
Leaving you out of our story.
Very nice. Any loots? No loots. Yeah, I think it's this place. Question is there gonna be a big spooder?
I'm there.
Oh, centipedes. Okay. You know what? This seems like a good place for a fireball. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Wait, that's a dwarf. That's not a gnome. That's not a gnome. Silver buckle. Maybe that's not him.
I do what I must.
Okay, this seems like another good place for a fireball, so do a fireball.
Strike! Masterpiece!
Wait, why you spit on him? Don't spit on me. Level up. What's this? Subtle tint of red on the stone surface suggests a location of a rich iron ore vein lying around. Ooh, a helmet of a mega charisma. Also some chocolate. Are you sure? We picked up a piece of chocolate. Where is it? We picked up a piece of chocolate. But it kind of looks like these rocks here. Are you sure it's chocolate and not like a piece of iron? Whatever, let's have a look. As a fighter, did you use magic device? Oh, she gets a third attack too. Yeah. I don't think we need a greater weapon focus. Because that would be in a bastard sword, yeah? Now, let's see. Coordinated defense, coordinated maneuvers, critical focus. I mean, this would be more useful than the other thing. Dazzling display. Dirty tricks now. Missile shield. Saving throws. Vital strike. No. And all of the other ones are like not recommended. What would be good for her? I mean, I guess blind fight would be nice. She already has heavy armor focus. Um, Greater weapon focus is just an additional +1, yeah? Hmm. Nah, let's just go with blind fight. She's just getting so many feats, I kind of don't know what to take with her. This is fine. And yeah, having another attack is nice. Because now she's got 3 attacks. Very nice. I, as a paladin, get Divine Weapon Bond 3, immunity to death magic, and a feat. Now, we already got Shield Wall and Outflank. I think, if there's nothing else, I would like to get the precision. The precision damage thing. Improved critical. Nah. Point blank shot. Nah. What was it? Critical focus. No. Corner gun smash. When you damage an opponent with a power attack, you may make an immediate persuasion, immediate intimidation check as a pre-action to attempt to demoralize your opponent. Oh, that's kind of interesting. The only real strange thing you do with Valerie is you give her 1 level of bar. She can take a divine class, but bar lets her read healing scrolls out of her inventory. And you give Amiri a level of cleric for the same reason. Yeah, but out in combat, a single healing scroll isn't going to be that useful. And out of combat, even if she wasn't able to use the scroll, my character casts the scroll for her. Because it say like Valerie uses a scroll and it says Gregory Goodman used the scroll to heal Valerie for some and some. These would be actually nice. But Hammer the Gap would be nice. No, what's the precision? Precise strike. Valerie, Amiri, and I have it. So this way, we do an additional 1d6 points of precision damage if we actually hit someone. I think that's nice. Does it multiply with the critical hits? It's not multiplied in a critical hit. Okay, that's fine. That's still fine. Divine Weapon Bond Speed. That's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. But then again, this is like, this works the same way as a haste. spell, doesn't it? If the benefit is not cumulative with a similar effect, such as a haste spell. Yeah, but it doesn't work the same way as a haste spell. Because...
I'm always ready.
Now, it is gonna last 11 minutes. Yeah? Yeah, 11 minutes. A haste spell would give me another point of attack, and it would give me some AC too. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty good. Now, I wonder if I was dual wielding, could I actually swap my weapons and cast the thing again and then have two hasted weapons? I don't think I would. Greater Rage. A level 11, a Barbarian's bonus and melee attack rolls, damage rolls, or whatever increases. In addition, the amount of temporary hit points increases to 3 per hit die. The game probably tracks the character bonus, not the item bonus. I wonder if there would be a way to maybe bug the game out a little bit to have a property and a weapon be permanent. I think it could be possible, but it would have to be strange. Amiri could become an Inquisitor. No, let's just continue her being a barbarian. Wait, armor proficiency heavy. No, we don't want her to have heavy armor. Back to back, that's perception. I guess it would be nice to actually give my other guys perception. You know what? Let's have Khalib. Yeah, and then the upgraded version of the Cleave. Why not? Because she already has the perception. No, the precision damage bonus. Or we could do extra rage. You know what? Why not? Lindsay as a bard. Inspire Courage gets upgraded to a +3. Inspire Competence is upgraded to a +4. Since she uses crossbows so much, she like level of Rogue and Lindsay. For the sneak attacks, I mean. I guess that would make sense. Kind of. But honestly, I like having my companions just simple. If I was like whenever I play a game like this the first time, I actually like having everything very simple because There is a lot of stuff to do, and it's difficult for me to think about a lot of stuff. And fighting defensively, no. Wait, does Valerie have this? I should have... Oh, only Halfling can do this, okay. She... I don't think she's gonna get more stuff. Actually, let me just get the weapon focus on a heavy crossbow. That's a very simple choice. She gets one level 1 spell and one level 4 spell. Okay. Let's do Hideous Laughter and level 4. You know what? Cure Critical Wounds seems okay. Harem, level 11 Cleric, so he gets access to level 6 spells now. It's pretty nice. Why spell focus? I mean, combat casting wouldn't be a totally bad thing. But I think extra channeling. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Do I want to sacrifice 2 points of wisdom bonus to have him get selective channeling? The answer is probably. Because then he could heal without any problems. And sure, it sucks that he's gonna lose this bonus, but I think it's worth it. Because then I'm not gonna have to worry about... Oh no, I can't channel positive energy because I'm healing my enemies. No, you know what? That's not the case. You can get the thing, but you lose access to it. You lose access to the feat if your intelligence or charisma gets below the threshold. Because here... where's the selective channel? Where's the selective channel? If we go with this... Wait, he still had... No, that's me. You see, it's deactivated. It's deactivated, because you no longer have the requirements. It's the same with Valerie.
You can count on me.
Now, as a wizard, why did I want her to be level 11 as a wizard? I wanted it because she gets a third Scorching Ray. Now, as an Arcane Trickster, what does an Arcane Trickster actually do? Arcane Spellcasting. Oh. Oh, I messed up. Because I thought this is different, but she still gets her spell levels. She still gets her spell levels, so I kind of wasted a lot of levels by giving her... by not giving her Arcane Trickster. Well, she can only get 10 levels of this. So this is actually perfect. Because she is character level 11. She is character level 11. So she's going to be able to get 10 levels of Arcane Trickster. So you get Arcane Spellcasting. You just select which one you get. Ranged Legerdemain. Can use trickery at a range of 30 feet. Working at a distance increases the normal skill check by DC 5. That's fine. She has a lot of trickery, so we kind of don't care. She's gonna get more sneak attack damage. And the Arcane Trickster can enter a spatial stance that allows them to improvise a way to sneak attack targets, regardless of their awareness. An Arcane Trickster can maintain its stance for 1 round per day. For every 2 levels beyond 3rd, an Arcane Trickster can maintain this stance for 1 additional round, up to a maximum of 4 rounds at 9 level. Okay. So this is just a straight up rogue with spell progression, huh? Now, when a new Arcane Trickster level is gained, the character gains new spells per day and new spells known, as if she also gained a level in that spellcasting class. So it's full caster progression. And these are the bonus... Okay, what's this? Invisible Thief. As a free action, she can become invisible. These rounds need not be consecutive. Surprise spells. What's this? A level 10, an Arcane Trickster can add her sneak attack damage to any spell that deals damage if the targets are flat-footed. This additional damage only applies to spells that deal hit point damage, and the additional damage is not of the same type of a spell. It is of the same damage as the spell. So it's basically against any spell instead of against touch spells, ranged touch spells. Spellcaster progression only, no other abilities raise. You have a Mystic Theurge and the Cleric level keeps going up, but everything else like channeling stops. Yeah, but as a wizard, she doesn't have any class features that would actually increase based on her wizard level. Like the only thing she gets is the wizard bonus beats, which she gets every 5 levels. Wow. So it's nothing amazing. As a cleric, yeah. As a cleric, he wouldn't get an extra channeling dice. It's always, oh, okay. It's always something you miss when doing that. That makes sense. Yeah. Now, I think there's no reason not to take Arcane Trickster, especially since it's level 11, and we can get exactly 10 levels of Arcane Trickster until level 20. So she levels up as a wizard. I guess perception, yeah. Oh, I still have a point. Interesting that we can't allocate bonus skill points here. What would happen? What would happen if someone cheated to have like 50 intelligence and you would have a plus 20 bonus here? There's more than 20, there's less than 20 skills. What will happen then? I'm asking for a friend. Okay, spell focus. We already have evocation and transmutation. Let's see what else. Elemental focus. I want more here. So let's see. We could maximize or empower a spell. Let's do a maximize. Because why not? Unless there's something else that we would really like. When the viewer and an ally also have... When you're flanking the same creature. No, she would have to be in melee for this. Spell specialization. Wait, what's this? What's this do? Select one spell. You cast a spell with greater than normal power. Benefits. Select one spell. Treat your cast level as being too higher for all level variable effects of the spell. Every time you gain a level in a spellcasting class, you can choose a new spell to replace the spell selected with this feat. And that spell becomes your specialized spell. Okay. Would specializing in the Scorching Ray, in this case, make it so I immediately right now could do 3 Scorching Rays? Because that would be kind of fun. It is kind of level dependent. The damage isn't, but the number of things are. And we can change... We can swap this spell every time, so it's not a big deal if we made a mistake here. You know what? I think that's a pretty cool thing. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Let's do it. Also, it would be nice if I actually selected a transmutation spell as a level 5. Oh, a baleful polymorph. It changed the subject into a dog. It can't attack, its intelligence, wisdom and charisma drop to 1, and it loses any ability it had to cast spells or use spell-like abilities. It is close range, so it don't have to be in melee. I mean, hey, it seems cool. What's a fire snake? It's a line. You trap the target in solid ice. If a creature fails its save, it's paralyzed. If it makes its save against the entangled condition, but can otherwise act normally. This seems cool. Acidic spray seems nice too, but it's conjuration. necromancy and abjuration are forbidden. Cone of Cold is a vocation, though. I think I'm gonna go for the acidic spray. I don't know why this is like two separate things. Is it like she could do this? Oh, I guess she could do this as an activated thing. And the reason why I selected acidic thing, because it's +1 damage per die rolled. So instead of it being 15d6, it's 15d6 plus 15. So that's a lot of bonus damage there. Int doesn't scale normally. You've played in character creation and there seems to be some sort of stop on the number of extra skills you get. But that would make sense, because the game doesn't let you save your points between level ups. Because for example, if I was planning on multiclassing, and I knew that I'm gonna get a class in rogue levels, for example, I would be saving my level ups to maybe pick up trickery later, instead of putting the points there first. So then I will be saving my points, but this way we can't. Well, I think there would be a limit of 11 points you could get, and that's it. Yeah, that was a comment to my 50 int comment. Yeah. Because if you actually could get more than 11 skill points per level, you would be locked, and you wouldn't be able to level up because the game doesn't let you go and get further in your level up process. Oh, there's spooters.
Consider me
Now,
provoked.
Olivia, this is a very important test. How many things do you actually shoot here? Shoot this dude. She shot 3 of them. That means that it works as I thought it does, which is nice, because what is it? Spell specialization. You just need to have a spell focus. Beat.
Tear them apart! This wound, my gift to you!
Oh, Marvy.
You should have run!
No, do this. 3 sneak attacks. That was pretty good. You know what? I feel like this is a good place to draw a small fireball. Like here. Now, what's your touch AC? It's 15. Yeah. Oh yeah, she also has another... Wait, 2d6? This is right. Oh, you get another one on even levels, not odd levels. Okay, I misread that one. That's fine. That's still perfectly fine. Some spider legs. This is not where I was supposed to be going. Hmm. Near the Barony's southern border. When there? When, I mean, when then? Where then, actually, not when. Where? Me speak English good. Because we can go over this river here. I don't think it would be here, would it? Our thing is, it's not a... It's gonna show it to me here. You know what? It's fine. Let's actually go here. Let's go to Barnhold. I'm guessing we can go here. Everyone's fatigued. Okay.
Once I killed a whole herd of mammoths, but our camp was too far away. So I tied their trunks together and dragged them home for 2 days.
Those must have been tiny mammoths, the size of squirrels.
Actually, I just looked it up. It's supposed to be here. Did I not see a way to get there? Someone wants to fight us. Goblins! Oh, didn't see you there. Okay, let's have 2 of you attack here. Let's have 2 attack you here. We good.
I miss you.
Nothing amazing. Which is not really surprising.
I'm off.
Okay. No. Okay, so the thing I'm looking for is supposed to be here, but we can't get there. So I wonder if there's something else that's gonna put us here. I wish there was a way to, like, get out of this lake here.
I need to catch my breath.
At level 40, Arcane can start building mage circles. But can we build them in any village, or does it have to be a town? I'll probably also have to improve my my Arcane to 3, don't I? A war.
I'm not afraid.
Mage Tower works as a teleportation circle, but only a town only. The circle can be built in a village. Oh, okay. I don't even know how much Arcane I have right now.
I need to catch my breath.
Let's actually look at it. We have 35. And Octavia is doing a thing, but that's okay. Nine days, huh?
Our adventures are so great. Soon I will be able to write an epic tale just like my favorite books. Legend of the Archknights of Avestan. You know, Valerie, not everyone flails about screaming like you do. Guy Chazeur de Lambert had finesse, style, grace. He danced around his opponents, killing only when he had to. You could learn from him.
You know, it's been kind of exaggerated,
The
Lindsay.
greatest swordsman of the age? What a joke. Dancing around the battlefield like a tavern act. I've never seen someone dance during combat, little one. Sounds made up.
Exactly, it does sound made up. Okay. Water can go away, it's an empty bottle now. An overgrown cavern. I mean, I kind of want to go there, but I know what. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. What is this? Barbarians and wolves. Hello. Hey, who's that walking over there? A barbarian standing guard at the cave entrance calls over to you hoarsely. It's dangerous to walk around here. Better turn back. Amiri answers something in Halit, the native tongue of the Numerian Kellit tribes. After a brief exchange in Halit with Amari, the guard switches back to common. Peace. If you want to speak with our elders or spend the night, you may enter. Just don't expect a pre-dinner. Okay. That was very nice of Amiri. Give me the shrooms. Some loot.
I did as you asked.
Ooh. Braces of armor plus 4. That's nice.
I won't let you down.
Bulga. I'm guessing that Bulga guy is more important than the others. A half-orc woman sits by the fire. Her clothes are made of leather and fur, matching the rest of the barbarians. She frowns as she slides her finger along a map, crudely drawn on a crumpled sheet of paper. She lifts her gaze as she notices you. Ah, guests. What are you? If you're friends, take a seat by the fire and let's talk. I'm Bolga from the Tiger Lord's tribe. I lead this group. Are you a chieftain? Me? No, I'm just seasoned enough to lead a group. Our chieftain is Armag the Twice-Born. Oh. The riddle with Jubilos said something about Twice-Born. That we're gonna twice kill the Twice-Born. Bolga says the name proudly, as though expecting recognition or awe. He's back home in Numeria right now. What's your chieftain known for? Long ago, he was the greatest of the Numerian chieftains, and Gorham's chosen. Armag was so strong, no mortal could strike him down. It was only when Pharasma herself challenged him to battle that he fell, and only because of her divine power. But now, Armag shamed her and came back from the afterlife. Great Armag leads the Tiger Lords once more, now as Armag the Twice-Born, and soon, word of our exploits will spread all over Avistan. I didn't know there were half-orcs among the Numerian barbarians. The orcs have lands nearby. A lot can happen between two neighboring peoples. Do you know anything about the situation in Varnhold? Varnhold? Where's that? The barbarian looks down at her map and finds a rough sketch of the area. No idea. We've never been there. Okay, what you doing here? We're looking for some ruins or a cave or something. I don't really know. Only Dugat knows exactly what we're looking for. He's a cleric, and he's our leader on this expedition. Well, him and the sisters. Who's the sisters? They're witches who serve Armag. They seem to know a lot about the world. History, gods, even other worlds. They're pretty smart talkers. You'd hardly believe the things they know. And they have these strange, unimaginable spells. When Armag ordered us to pack up for this expedition, we thought we'd be marching for months. But they just waved their hands. Whoosh! A tunnel of multicolored lights opened up before us. The trip here took us just 1 hour. Can you imagine it? I wouldn't be surprised if you can't. Okay, where might I find Dugath and these sisters? We're in our main camp, here. Bulga points at the cross on her map. If you're looking to hire us or have some other business, come visit. It'd be much better than digging around in the dirt out here. Have you found anything of interest? It'd be nice if we had. So far it's just dirt. Crap and monsters. Like we don't get enough of that back in Numeria. We found this hole and the monsters that were living here. We took a beating doing it. But we managed to kick them out. Then, after we searched the place, we found out it's just a regular cave, nothing of note. After a day or two, we'll probably head out and keep searching. Okay, about Numeria. Numeria is the land with adamantine in its soil, and its people have adamantine in their hearts. The barbarian starts solemnly. Then her tone shifts, and since we have bugger all beyond adamantine and courage, we just trade what we've got. Okay, I gotta go. Sure, no point in denting our asses in this hole. We'll head out soon, most like. Safe journey to you. Okay, she was polite. kind of want to go to the Rotten Cave, but we'll see where this takes us first. The Khalid Barbarian Camp. Oh. Everyone's tired. Oh, I'm not surprised.
So I pick up my clothes this morning and see some pictures embroidered on it. Pine trees, clouds, an owlbear fighting a troll. Spell it out, who did that?
Valerie did it.
I confess, it was I. I only meant to patch them up a bit, and got a little carried away.
She really likes embroidering. An encounter.